It took me 50 years to realize something no one ever talks about. If you're feeling stuck, lost in the chaos of life, struggling to find meaning or happiness, you're not alone. In this video, I'm about to tell you the life-changing truth I discovered. The truth that transformed everything for me. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what you're about to hear could change the way you live your life forever. I wasn't always the confident woman I am today. As a child, I was always the last one picked for teams, the weird girl, the one who didn't seem to fit in anywhere. I never felt special, not like the popular kids who always seemed to get all the attention. I wondered why no one ever seemed to notice me, why I felt invisible. I didn't know it back then, but that feeling of not being seen was going to follow me for years. As I grew into my teens, things didn't get much better. My body didn't look like the girls I saw in magazines. I was always comparing myself to them, thinking that I wasn't thin enough or pretty enough. It's funny how we think that the key to happiness lies in achieving some ideal appearance. I spent years chasing that ideal, only to realize it was all an illusion. I tried to lose weight, tried to be perfect, but it never made me feel any better. If you've ever struggled with self-image, I feel you. But here's the truth. Perfection doesn't exist, and chasing it only leaves you feeling empty. So if you're still on that path, hit the like button and let me know in the comments. You're not alone in this. When the time I hit my 30s, I had everything I thought I needed. A job, a relationship, some success. But internally, I was falling apart. I wasn't healthy. My body was always tired. My mind was always stressed. And no matter how much I accomplished, it felt like it wasn't enough. I thought I could find happiness in success, getting the job, buying the house, but I still felt unfulfilled. I began to realize that no matter how many goals I achieved, I wasn't addressing the root of my problem. If you're feeling burnt out, you're not alone. You don't have to keep fighting this battle alone. Please, take a moment to subscribe and join me on this journey of transformation. Then one day, something clicked. I realized that I had spent my whole life chasing success and approval from others, but I never took the time to nurture myself. It wasn't about how much I achieved, it was about how I felt inside. So I decided to change. I embraced mindfulness, meditation, and self-care. It wasn't about fixing my body, but healing my mind and soul. I started focusing on what truly mattered: my health, my happiness, my inner peace. And now, at 50, I'm stronger, healthier, and more at peace than ever before. If you're ready to start your own journey toward health and happiness, make sure to hit subscribe and stay with me for the next part of my story. One of the first things I learned on this journey was the importance of nutrition and movement. It's not about restrictive diets or intense workouts. It's about making small, sustainable changes. I started eating food that nourished me, not food that I felt guilty about. I learned to love moving my body, whether it was a walk in nature, dancing in my living room, or practicing yoga. The key is to find what you love, not what you think you should do. What works for you might look different from what works for me, and that's okay. But it all starts with taking that first step. So, if you're ready to start your own health journey, smash that like button and leave a comment telling me what your first step will be. Mental health became just as important as physical health in my transformation. I started practicing mindfulness, breathing exercises, and taking time to relax. Stress, anxiety, and constant worry no longer had control over me. Meditation became my anchor, grounding me in the present moment. I learned to let go of the pressures I put on myself. If you're struggling with stress or anxiety, take a deep breath right now. Let's take a moment together. Inhale, exhale. Remember, you have the power to control your mind, and with that, you can shape your reality. If you're ready to bring more peace into your life, Subscribe and join me on this journey. When I started loving myself, everything else in my life began to change. I attracted healthy relationships, including the love of my life. I realized that self-love isn't just about accepting your body. It's about honoring yourself, your needs, and your boundaries. It's about knowing that you deserve love, respect, and happiness. And once I started believing that, everything shifted. If you're ready to open yourself up to love, both for yourself and for others, hit that like button and let me know in the comments how you practice self-love. Now, at 50, I feel more alive than I ever did in my 30s. I'm healthier, happier, and truly at peace. The journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. And if I can do it, so can you. Remember, it's never too late to start. Your transformation begins the moment you decide to take action. So don't wait another day. Start now, and your future self will thank you. If you're ready to make that change, click subscribe and stay with me for more inspiration. Together, we can create a life that's full of health, love, and happiness.